Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So this is impromptu. I went to Ulta to use my points up because I have a system I'm going to be telling you guys about later on. But anyways, I went to Ulta to use my points up and I couldn't find this on Ulta's website, so I was so afraid that they were going to not sell it and I wanted to do a video on it. So I went and picked it up and it's just the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation. I have mine in the shade Anna 700. But I want to go ahead and organize my foundations. I do have a lot of foundations. I'll let you guys know the shades and stuff like that, but I just wanted to, do this video because it's not like my regular filming day. So basically, it's impromptu. I didn't film today, like, whatsoever. I wasn't planning to film this until I went to Ulta. I also picked up this ColourPop lippy stick, and I got it in the shade Topanga. I wasn't sure if I wanted a nude or if I wanted a bold color, so I went Topanga. Like I said, I had points to use up. My system is basically going to be, like, these are too dark. But my system is going to be, trying to think of how to explain this. One major purchase a year from Ulta and Sephora. It's basically what I'm trying to do from now on. So that way I don't have this kind of like, I have to spend such and such to continue my statuses there. So that's my new plan, is to only have one major purchase from Ulta and Sephora. I already have my Sephora and my Ulta purchase for next year, which is going to total like $3 grand. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do it in January or if maybe I'll justify it and wait till tax time to do it. I have not decided yet. I'm going to be buying a lot of stuff from It Cosmetics though. So if you guys have any recommendations for It Cosmetics, just let me know down below. I have decided, I fell in love last year with the It Cosmetics CC Cream Illumination. I had dry skin at the time. I don't need more, but I fell in love with that. So that is why I'm going to be buying the It Cosmetics CC Cream regular, the oil-free, their Bye Bye Foundation, their Confidence in a Foundation. All of it I'll basically be purchasing next year. And I'm not purchasing anything that is going to go in my makeup chest because my makeup chest is overflowing. I mean, like, literally, I am literally overflowing with foundation. Like, I am literally over foundations. Kai is with my parents, by the way, you guys, so you hear him whining. He's just a little fussy. But that's okay, because he's my fussy bucket, and I love it. And I let him have some cake. So, he had a really good day today, so he was allowed to have some cake. So I'm going to go ahead and just start off with my high-end foundations, my ultimate foundations that I am super excited to own and try. So starting off, I have the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I have mine in the shade 105. I think this is actually going to be too light for me. I purchased it online at Sephora. I do think this is going to be too light for me, and I'm pretty sure I bypassed the return policy shit. So, like, I don't think I can trade this in. It's been way too long. But anyway, super excited about that foundation. I also have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in 105. Again, I think this is going to be too light for me, but you can totally make a light or dark foundation work for you. I also have this Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint in the third shade. My sister actually used this before I got to use it, and she did not like it. She has oily skin. Something I know is too dark for me is this Rare Beauty foundation. That's all it says is foundation. It's in the shade 240W, which online looked like a really good shade match for me, but in person, it's like my mother's shade, sure. And I really hope Rare Beauty gets better with their packaging, because their packaging is shit. One of my favorite products in the world is this Thrive Cosmetics Buildable Blur CC Cream. I have mine in the shade Light. I think I am going to go ahead and add another one of these to my cart at Ulta. I like this. And I'm kind of low on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one next. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. I have mine in the shade Ivory, which is actually a really good shade match for me. So I kind of am going off of this when I'm looking at other Too Faced foundations. Like, I'm looking at the matte version of this, and I'm just going to go ahead and get the Ivory shade. I have the, again, It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination, and it's in the light shade. And those are all my high-end foundations, so I'm going to go ahead and organize my, I call these staple foundations, but they're all like drugstore. So, yeah. Okay, so I actually don't really need to, because I can point out my two favorite drugstore foundations. Like, almost instantly I can grab my favorite foundations. Honestly. I can't find them, actually, because I have a lot. I'm going to put these together. Leave it to me to lose my favorite freaking foundation. There it is. Okay, so I kind of have my staples right here. And then we'll move on to seconds. Yeah, like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I start with the, okay, I'll just do these ones because these ones are tried and trues. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth and the Matte and Poreless. I have them both in the same shade, 115 Ivory. These are perfect shade matches for me, pretty much. And they're just really good. I actually prefer the Dewy and Smooth formula over Matte and Poreless because I typically run more dry than oily. So that is why. And I've had these foundations in my collection for years. Not the same bottle, but I have had them in my collection for years. I think I'm gonna put these ones next. So I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I have the regular, the dewy, and I have a smaller version of it. Regular, I believe. So the regular was the staple, but again, I run more dry, so I'm going to have to lean more towards the dewy one. I have the dewy one in Shell Ivory, and I have the original in Soft Beige, and I have this little small one that I got from Dollar Tree in shade Soft Ivory. It has the same picture on the back, but this is only 0.68 fluid ounces, so. Alright, and then more staples. Out of all the L'Oreal Infallible lines, this is my favorite. It's the Infallible Freshware Foundation. It looks like this. I used this a lot when I was pregnant, and it looked really good on my skin when I was pregnant. I have mine in the shade Ivory, 410 Ivory. So the next one is going to be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in 202 Creamy Natural. I wore this when I was pregnant too. I don't remember really liking this, and I know people like the Pro Matte compared to this one. But again, my skin does tend to run more dry. when it's had its issues, which right now it's normal. I don't know what's going on with my skin, but it's normal right now, and I'm loving a matte look. So my next one will be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in 102 Shell Beige. I just got this, and I have not tested it yet, but I know that that's a staple for a lot of people. And then the next one is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Full Coverage Weightless Feel Foundation in 301 Classic Ivory. I have water because I'm talking so much. So, go ahead and grab some staples pretty much for me. I think I have to go in the staple area. This definitely is. So is that. Alright, I am actually happy with this right here. So, staple is, I'm going to have to say, starting off my next row is ColourPop Pre-Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Foundation. I have mine in the shade Light 45W. This actually in the bottle looks like it might be a little too dark for me. I did pick this up in store, but we are in that kind of weird area where we don't have testers. So this might be a little too dark for me, but that's fine. The next one I'm going to go ahead and say is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Fair W2, and it actually in the bottle looks like a good shade for me. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and pick this one, which is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation in Anna 700. This is the one I picked up today that inspired this video. I am literally 12 minutes into this video, and I'm nowhere near done. That's sad. So, I am a little biased towards this because this is like my third or fourth bottle of this. This was the first foundation I ever purchased when I got into makeup in 2015. It's the Revlon Photoready Airbrush Effect Makeup. I have mine in the shade 001 Ivory. I haven't tried this one, but I'm excited to. It's the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream. I just got this not too long ago, and I have mine in the shade Fair 140W. I tend to like e.l.f. foundations, though. And a lot of people compare the CC Cream from It Cosmetics, so when I do a big order for Sephora next year, I'm going to definitely test this next to all the CC Creams. Right, so I need a new bottle of this. I'll probably end up picking a bottle of this next time I go to the store. But I have mine. The next one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation, and it's in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. This is just a little too yellowy for me, but I love this. And then I have this Joa, I said Juvia's Place, but it's Joa Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drop, shade Porcelain. This is one of my favorite foundations. I remember loving this when I was pregnant. And then ending off third row is going to be my CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin in 510 Fair. Again, I don't have oily skin, and I don't actually remember this making my skin matte, but I love a matte BB cream. Like, I love that. That was literally the selling point for me, was the fact that they said matte BB cream. That's kind of sad. So, ooh, I forgot about this one. And this one, I do like that. So those are going to be my fourth rows. This here. Alright, so I have my fourth row ready. I don't even know if this is enough foundations to cover, so I'm just going to throw that one in there. Alright. Definitely going to start the fourth row off with this foundation. It's the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir in 710 Classic Ivory. I love this. I do think it is a little dark, but I love this foundation. And I forgot about this one, but this is definitely a staple for me. This is the Revlon Photoready Candid foundation in 120 Buff. This is also a little dark for me, but I can make it work. I definitely want to pick up the Candid Glow foundation, so if you guys like that, let me know down below, because again, I do run more dry, usually. I don't know what's going on with my skin. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So this is something I like. It's the Alma Smart Shade Skin Tone Matching Makeup. I have mine in 200 Light / Medium. And I do like this for no makeup days. Just choking myself. Okay, so this is a fairly new foundation to my collection that I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in this row. It's the Revlon Colorstay Full Cover Foundation in 110 Ivory. And I also have this Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation in 091 Light Ivory. I picked this up because Kathleen Lights, who I love here on YouTube, raved about this for so long when I was watching her, like, every day. I don't like this on my skin, though. So. But it's Rimmel, and it brings back memories. What I do like on my skin is this Maybelline Jory Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish in 20 Classic Ivory. I do like this. This is actually, in my opinion, comparable to the Milani Concealing Perfect. So, I do like this. And I haven't tried this. Did get it on sale, though. This is the Maybelline Superstay Coverage Foundation in 105 Fair Ivory, but I got it on sale. You can still see the clearance tag. Alma can't say no to a good sale. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put these in there. These are the Hard Candy Mix in Pigment Makeup Drops, and I have mine in light. Okay, yeah. I just don't have a lot of it left. That's the problem. Okay, I just don't have a lot of this left. But I did like these. These work really well on the skin. And I need one more for that light. So, alright, I'll just do this one because I know my feelings on this one. This is the NYX Can't Stop or Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I have mine in the shade Pale. I don't really know how I feel about this foundation, aside from the fact that it is way too light for me. And it makes me not want to wear it because it's too light. But I'm going to try it again this year. So stay tuned for that. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm just like over here dying for some reason. Alright, let me get the next row ready. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I also got this one on clearance. You guys can still see the clearance tag. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation. Mine's in the shade 081 Fair Ivory. I'm actually really excited to try this. I never ended up trying this, and I don't. This is the Revlon Photoready Insta Filter Foundation in 110 Ivory. I remember not a lot of people liked this. I think I liked this, if I remember correctly. I didn't use the applicator, though. And I guess that was kind of like the whole point of it. But I didn't use the applicator. I liked it. It's fine. Something that is new to my collection is this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup in the shade W12 Porcelain / Light Ivory. I've looked at this for years and wanted to pick it up, and I finally got it. And I need to try it. Because I do run more dry, like I've said. Next is this Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer. And I have mine in the shade Fair to Light. And I also have this Hard Candy Glamouflage Full Coverage Foundation in Ultra Light, which this is another one I'm really excited to try because if I remember correctly, Emily Noel really likes this. So that I'm excited to try. Alright, so I always forget I have this. This is the CoverGirl Clean Oil Control Foundation. I have mine in the shade 520 Creamy Natural. So, I've tried this a few times. I don't remember what I think of it though, so I'll have to try it again. And this one is the CoverGirl Outlast Active 24-hour foundation in 800 Bare Ivory. So I'm excited to try this one. I just heard my little bug boy laugh, and it makes me smile. I can hear him giggling like so hard right now. So next I'm going to put in the collection the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. I have mine in the shade Creamy Natural. I don't remember liking this, but I don't remember hating this. I think I tried it before I got pregnant though. And okay, I'm not doing this one. This one. The Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation in the shade 815 Fair. So if you don't know my everyday routine, then you wouldn't know this, but I do use the Coverall powder. Love it. It is amazing. This is the e.l.f. Foundation Serum with Goji Berry. I have mine in the shade, if I had to guess, light. I'm almost empty on this. I have to get another one. I remember liking this. It was just a little yellow. Next is the Profusion Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Perfector. This is hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, natural satin finish, SPF 15. I have mine in the shade Fair One Warm Yellow. I just got this when I did a giant ass Profusion order, where I ordered a shit ton of Profusion products. I have not gotten around to trying it yet. And this one I hate. I've tried it like 2 or 3 times. This is the LA Colors Matte Liquid Foundation in Porcelain. I don't like this, but I will use it again on my YouTube channel. This actually looks like it might be a little light, so maybe I will go in thinking that this is too light for me and work it. Make it work, I guess is the words to say. Alright, so okay, so this is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water. I have mine in the shade light medium. Again, this is something that Kathleen Lights raved about, so I purchased it, but they didn't have my shade, so I had to get too dark of a shade. But I like it. Because I remember liking it at least. Ooh, this is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Oil-Free SPF 15 Sunscreen. I have mine in the shade Porcelain, but I think that they changed their shades for this. I do like this. I really hope you guys can hear Kai laughing with my dad right now. He is laughing so hard. This is the LA Colors Radiant Skin Nourishing Longwear Liquid Makeup. I have mine in the shade Fair. So, this was one of the foundations that was released with, I think I just broke my tooth. But this was one of the foundations that LA Colors released when they did, like, the matte and stuff like that. The Truly Yours matte. I'm gonna go pick up the Truly Yours matte from Dollar General tomorrow. But I have this one because I had dry skin at the time. And I don't remember liking this, but I don't remember hating it. So, something I know I hated was this Bliss Staycation All Day Wear Liquid Foundation. I have mine in the shade Porcelain. I got this from Kohl's. I don't like this, but I like their skincare that they have now. I don't think that they sell this stuff anymore. But I did like the skincare, just not this. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked Makeup in 120 Vanilla. I got this from, like, a little dollar concept store. That's actually what it was called. I've never ever seen this in stores, so I'm kind of concerned about that, actually. This has SPF in it. It doesn't say it expires. SPF. I'm gonna Google this after this video. I move some stuff around. Alright. I only have 4 in this category left. I'm going to go ahead and put this one because I've just got this. I've never used this. The Alma by Sharon C. Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation, and I have mine in the shade Fair Lady T1. This is blue cap. I know that they all have different caps, just in case that. So, yeah. This one is right here. Alright. This is the Believe the Skin Finish Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Buff. I think I've actually used this. I might have used this once. I think it's too dark for me. My foundation container is getting full and like about to be like filled up and not be able to hold shit. I need to order another one of these off Amazon because they don't sell this in store no more. This Sally Hansen Airbrush Face Makeup. I have mine in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. This has inspired me to purchase the Sephora Air Lightweight Spray Foundation and the Dior Air Flash. That is actually in my cart, my Sephora order for next year. And then last is the Mary Kay Time Wise Luminous Wear Liquid Foundation in Ivory 2. I'm going to go ahead and actually put cushions next because cushions are cushions and they're... Alright, so I have 5 of these. These are the Wet n Wild Mega Cushions. I have 3 in these boxes. And they're all the same shade, I believe. Creamy Ivory, and Creamy Ivory. I have one that is not in its box that is Creamy Ivory. And I have one that is not in the box that is too dark. That is in the shade 20. But I'm still going to use it. I'm just going to end up lightening it up. Alright, my other 4 cushion foundations. By the way, what is in my cart at Sephora is the Bare Cushion Foundation and Refill. I will be purchasing that next year to try on the channel. I have the Joa Angel Food Cushion Foundation in Natural Ivory. I remember liking this. I have... I don't know which one to put. Okay, I'll just do this. The Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Cushion Foundation in Ivory. I don't remember liking this as much as the other 2, but I'm putting this one next because of the... And then I have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion in W2. I've had like 4 or 5 of these, and I have the Maybelline Dream Cushion in 15. I have this Revlon Colorstay 2-in-1 Compact Makeup Concealer. I have mine in shade 110 Ivory. I liked this. This worked really well on my skin. But what works for my skin may not work for your skin and vice versa. Next is the LA Colors Cream to Powder Makeup in Natural. I don't like this. I can tell you that now. I don't like this. And I also have this LA Colors. It's rubbed off. It's rubbed off, but it looks like this. Stick foundations is gonna have to be next. I'm sorry, you guys. My stick foundation shades are just like all over the place. So I'm gonna start with my high-end ones. I have the Bobbi Brown. I have the Bobbi Brown Foundation Stick in Natural 4. I do like this. I have the Bliss Foundation Stick in Ivory. I don't like this one. And I have the Flush Stick in 14 Butter, which I've never tried. But I mean, this just makes me so agitated because they sold this for $15. This makes me so agitated. Like, my KKW Beauty has more than this. So that just makes me agitated. Next I have the Juvia's Place foundation stick. I have mine in Barcelona, which is a different shade than what I got the other foundation. But judging off of like what the tester said at the store, Vienna sounds like it'd be a good match for me, but Barcelona looks like a good match for me. But I couldn't remember what shade I had, so. Oh my lord. Should I do? Which one should I do? I have 4. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I've used this one and I like this one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Foundation Stick for combination skin. I have mine in the shade 115 Ivory, and I do like this. And these 3, okay, no, I've tried this one. This is the Revlon Photoready Insta Fix Foundation Stick in 150 Natural Beige. This is a little too dark for me, but I can make it work. These 2 I have not tried. I'm going to just do this one next. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Amber. Yeah, this is going to be too dark for me, but I can make it work. Probably pick it up at Dollar Tree. They never sell my shade at Dollar Tree, except for when I saw that Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. It's like, yes. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation Stick. I have mine in the shade 12 Golden. This actually might be a good shade match for me. That's so surprising. Next I have lightweight foundations, I think at least. And BB creams, kind of. So, all in all, Joa Truly Yours BB Light is going to be the first one. These that I put up. Okay, so I've tried these and loved these for years. Wet n Wild BB Cream in Light, love. Don't like the smell of it, but I love it. e.l.f. BB Cream in Bare, love. And the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer, I have mine currently in the shade Nude. Love for no makeup days. I have 3 of these. This is the Sassy and Chic Moisturizing Foundation. This is medium 1, this is light 1, and then I think this is light 1 also. So obviously, medium is going to be too dark for me, but light is a good shade match. It just is really hard to blend out and really dewy. I have my Broadway Colors BB Cream Ivory and my Alma Sports Moisture Tint Sports Formula in SPF 6 and light. And lastly, we have products that are probably too dark for me. LA Colors Liquid Makeup in Natural. LA Colors Liquid Makeup in Natural. By the way, for the longest time, my mom would only use this foundation. I have the MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation in W30. This is still too dark for me, but I can make it work. I'm really excited to make it work. Maybelline's Mineral Power Natural Perfecting Foundation in Dark 2. I'm going to actually mix this in with the foundation I'm about to go purchase, but I'm going to purchase it too light. It's a Maybelline foundation, but that's what I'm going to do. This is probably meant to be a regular foundation, but I'm going to, yeah. Sorry, my dad keeps, but yeah. And then this is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector in Tawny. Now this is a sample size. I'm actually going to go to Sephora, I think, on Monday and ask for samples of some foundations. Because I think you can get them for free. But I need to try a couple foundations before I purchase them. And this is going to be the next one I use after that foundation. So, yeah. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that lovely stuff. Can't believe it took me 35 minutes to organize my foundations. Yeah. Obsessed.